So when you have a message and you truly believe that message, do you know one thing you don't do? Silence yourself. Especially when you go out of the way to say that we will not be silenced. So, disclaimer. I know about immigration. My stepmom is from Ecuador. It took her 12 years just to get her kids to the United States. Okay? She did it the legal way. It was hard, it was strenuous, it was depressing, it was difficult, but she fucking did it. Again, she is from Ecuador. She came here, she became legal. Took her 12 years to get her kids here. There's no simple way in life to do things like that. Okay? It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. You're going to feel down. But these people trying to say, oh yeah, you should feel bad for the people coming here illegally. Oh my God, they're being dragged away. Their family. I'm sorry. I have no sympathy left to give. These people are knowingly and willingly breaking the law. They're putting their children through this harrowing experience where they're bringing these kids through this harsh landscape where they'll die of dehydration, die of starvation, be fucking raped and murdered. Animals will find them, drown in the Rio Grande River. So people who are putting their children through that deserve no fucking sympathy. Okay? I've said before, I'll say it again repeatedly because this is the best way to describe what immigration or illegal immigration or whatever it is. The United States is your house, okay? The point of entry is like the little peephole where you can look through and see who's there. You hear that knock on the door and you peek through. Oh, it's someone who's good. You recognize them. Okay, come on in. What happens if you just remove your door and just let anyone in? More times than not, you're gonna find bad people coming into your house. Suddenly your food's gone. Fucking people sleeping upstairs in your bed, your bathtub, this and that. Your resources are being used up. And then suddenly you get fucking murdered because you come into your own house and it's now filled with unsavory people. The point of entry coming here legally is to prevent those unsavory people from just being able to waltz right in. Okay? Because how do you tell who's a criminal and who's not when they're... You can't. Are you going to ask them? Excuse me, sir, are you a cartel member? No. Oh, okay, come right in. You can't do it. So we need some kind of way to vent the good people from the bad people. And if anyone finds that fucking difficult to comprehend, you're fucking retarded. I don't know how to say it any simpler. The United States is your house. The port of entry is the door. You don't just leave your fucking door open. Because then suddenly your house is filled with people you don't fucking want there. People who aren't benefiting you in any kind of way. People who are making your life more of a hassle because now they're using up all the shit in your house. You've got no food left. Your toothpaste is all gone. Everything's gone because you've let just anyone who's anyone in. But we have Anima Interactive, and I was going to talk about this in August when I first saw it. But I was like, But they released a statement, and I can't find the actual article. One, they deleted it the first time, and it's archived. But the link I clicked, it was not loading, so I don't know. But Az was talking about it, and there's the last part that I think is hilarious. But this is Take Us North.
Listen. If you want a shot at making it, you have to think about this like it's an adventure. Crossing the Sonoran Desert. She's unforgiving. She may trick you with her beauty, but amongst these sands, she's the biggest beast of them all. You will find La Migra swirling above you, cutting through the sky with their blades. Avoid detection at all costs. giving up so much already. But the sacrifices will not stop here. Fascinating, isn't it? How far our hearts will go.
That is the most beautiful picture I've ever seen. The border wall. It needs to be bigger. It needs to be grander. It needs a moat with sharks with laser beams attached to their heads, alligators and crocodiles and bears. Tiny carnival folk. It's like, what? Why would tiny carnival folk be guarding the border? Make them lots of balloon animals. But you want them to make the immigrants no, I want them to make the immigrants into balloon animals. That'll stop them for a while.
For a chance at una vida mejor. Are you ready?
And of course, you can tell it's by a lefty group. One, because of the message, and two, the art style. It's fucking horrendous. I don't know what it is with these artsy types, and then picking the ugly. Think of like the Google ads or like any of the cartoonish ads you see on TV. Yeah, you can tell they're all lefties because it all looks the same and it's fucking ugly. But we have this person who is the CEO or whatever it is of Anima Interactive, and she is exactly what you think she is.
I'm Carla Reyes. My pronouns are she, her, and I run an indie studio called Anima Interactive, which is focused on creating socially conscious video games. I told you a little bit about the studio and what we're trying to do, tackling a lot of different like social justice issues, and the game that we're currently developing is our debut original project, which is a narrative adventure / survival game about the migrant journey through the Sonoran Desert to cross the US-Mexico border. So it's a very heavy-hitting topic, but it's one that we're really trying to tackle sensitively and authentically. So as an example, we've partnered with an anthropology lab at UCLA that specializes in clandestine migration. We're collaborating with a collective of undocumented immigrant filmmakers. So they're people with lived experience of crossing the border, but they're artists and storytellers in their own right.
So they put out a statement, and again, I can't find it, but they basically go on to say that, oh, we've been harassed by right-wingers, calling out Asmongold. Asmongold, I don't really think is a right-winger. I think he's more of those people, one of those people who just say the common sense stuff that everyone's already saying. It's kind of like Charlie, you know. Everyone likes to think that Charlie is deep, but he's like, yeah, I'm saying the thing that everyone's already thinking, and the stuff that people are saying is really bad. You know, he just picks like the safe way to go. So, Asmongold saying something like, the game's fucking stupid because it glorifies illegal immigration and that whole aspect behind it. You know, but they're like, oh, we've been harassed by right-wingers. It's like, bitch, you people control the media. You people, think of most YouTubers and Twitch streamers. Most of them are left-wing, and they're getting all uppity about one right-wing streamer. You know, having certain ideas sometimes doesn't make you left or right. You know, seeing this and saying, oh, hey, why are you making a game that kind of glorifies this shit? Trying to get empathy and sympathy and this and that for illegal immigration. Again, I have no sympathy left for people who willingly take their kids through this journey. I don't. I fucking don't. Again, dehydration, starvation, attack by animals, If you're in a caravan, you're most likely going, a lot of them are going to be fucking raped and murdered. They can drown in the Rio Grande. Again, I have no sympathy for people who put the kids through that. And I'm not blaming the kids here because they're kids. It's not their fucking fault. But they're like, oh, we need to feel bad for them. No, we don't. No, we don't. By just letting anyone in, you're letting in the worst of the worst. The ones who don't want to do it illegally are most likely, or the ones who are doing it illegally are most likely the ones we don't want here. If they're willing to take the time to go through it legally and go through it the proper way, those are the people we want. We're not against legal immigration. Whatever these fucking retards on the left tell you, we're not against immigration. It's illegal immigration. Every country in the world is able to enforce their, border law. America, the United States of America, it's the only place, it seems, that it's not allowed to do so. We're supposed to just allow anyone who's anyone. Instead of saying, no, we have a legal process, go through that legal process. No, it's like, you need to let people in. Okay, we will, but they need to go through the proper way. But they end with this, and we will not be silenced. Bum 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 ba-da-da-da ba-da 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 ba-da-da-da ba-da bum bum. So I tried going through Twitter, and the Twitter doesn't have anything. And this was directly for them. But 3 following, 2 followers, created 2023. So yeah. I mean, here's their Blue Sky. But then you have their website. These people who believe so much in the message, who want you to gain sympathy and empathy. No, they never stick to what they say. And we will not be silenced. It's amazing. After Asmongold made a video of Anima Interactive, they not only deleted their X account, but their website is now private. I mean, it's insane. Also, they're super gazies. They're gazies. Wait, why are people behind Anima Interactive deleting their online presence? Didn't they believe in the immense untapped opportunity for interactive media to ignite positive cultural and societal change? Only when their echo chamber cheers, but when they receive the full impact of consequences, no. As they were bullied, no. People calling out the bullshit, it's not bullying. The right was bullied for fucking years, canceled, whatever, and yet those people who are canceled, when they truly believe in what they're saying and the cause and whatever, they continue. Roseanne, one person, Gina Carano. Roseanne, even if you say that what she said was stupid, and it was, it's her right to say what she wants. But no, she was removed from her own fucking TV show. People canceling her left and right. But did she stop and say, oh, well, nothing? No, she kept talking. Gina Carano kept talking. When you believe in what you're saying, you keep talking. These people clearly don't fucking believe in what they're talking about. This is what happens when you have people who are just activists. When you have people who their entire personality is activism. They're doing this for the validation that they so desperately crave. And when they don't get it, and people start saying, hey, why are you glorifying this shit? Like, You know, you get this shit. If you believe in what you're saying, you're not going to silence yourself, no matter who's harassing you. I mean, look at the people who've been assassinated. They get harassment. They got harassment. Martin Luther King. Do you think he just rolled over like, oh well, I'm just gonna stop talking? No, talking is what got him fucking killed. More recently, Charlie Kirk, harassment, death threats. Did he stop fucking talking? No. When you truly believe in what you're doing, you're not gonna stop. These people are the faux activists. They don't truly believe in what they're talking about. And the fact that they say right here, and we will not be silenced, and yet a little fucking harassment causes them to delete everything. You're a bunch of fucking pussies, like we think you are. You're a bunch of fucking cowards, and you don't truly believe in what you're saying. It flat out, you don't believe it. Again, the fact that they're calling like Asmongold fucking far right. No, like I said, he's like Charlie. He takes the safe route. You know. Yeah, well, I think what's really bad, and you know, he's more in the middle because he'll go after left and the right. So, but anything like people say, anything left of, you know, with Stalin is far right extremist. But again, you can't make people feel sympathy for things when you truly don't believe it yourself. You can't expect people to see your way of thinking and this and that, but then show how cowardly you are because then they're going to say, okay, well, they obviously don't even believe it themselves, so why should we? But I saw a comment like, oh man, Dustborn 2 came out. But they're cowards. Plain and simple. They're fucking cowards. That's all they are. They talk the big game. They come out, oh, well, we won't be silenced. Resist. And then they silence themselves because of some people online saying mean things. Get the fuck over it, you little fucking pussies. Seriously, get the fuck over it. Anyway. And again, my stepmom is from Ecuador. 13 years to get her kids here. She did it legally. And now they're here. They've been here for some time now. But they're here. It was hard. It was strenuous. But guess what? If she gets pulled over, she doesn't have to worry about being deported. Nor do her kids, because they're here legally. Not that hard. United States is your house. The port of entry is your door. Don't fucking leave it open. I don't know what's fucking so hard about this to understand. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.